Good Friday evening, everybody. Come on in. I'm outside. Call myself doing this work outside, but I just about let dusk catch me. I got a few more minutes, I think, maybe about 35, 40 minutes of daylight that I can use out here. So I'm getting ready to make my cushions. I got all my supplies. I got my scissors, tape, measuring stick, my staple guns, the fabric. Got my little boards that I went to Lowe's and had them cut. These boards are like 4 feet by 2 feet. Yeah, I had them to just cut them in half, just so simple and easy. I wanted some cushions to look like this. Didn't find any already made, so I'm gonna make them myself. And mind you, you don't have to be a seamstress to do this. Just be willing, have a little bit of creativity about yourself, and go to it. This is the batting or the cushion part is going to be. It's not real thick. I don't need it real thick. Now this, some of y'all might recognize, this is padding for like rugs when you have hardwood floors. I brought that. I don't know what I might use it for, but I may use it. So anywho, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I hope that you can pick up a few pointers from me, and I hope you'll be able to hear me well. Mainly just watch what I'm doing. And of course, you know, I stay out of camera range because I don't want y'all to get distracted. I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm doing, not necessarily to me. Now, let me go around here to the front before showing y'all the before. Hey, that's my neighbor coming across the yard there. That's Cynthia. Yeah, this.
Well, we talk later.
Well, I'm gonna cut it short. I'm trying to show them the before and after because I'll mess around and let dark catch me now.
Oh,
This is before, and when I get through, I'll show y'all the after. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna attempt to get started on this. I've got a little bit of daylight left, so here I go. So y'all just look real close. Prayerfully, y'all are hearing me well enough to hear what I'm saying about what I'm doing. Let's see. What I'm gonna do first. You know, this is my fabric. Okay. This is my cushioning. Okay. And I'm gonna keep most of it right on top. See, let's get it even. My settee is 56 inches long and 15 inches wide, I believe, yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use all of this fabric. This fabric is longer than that, but I'm going to use all of it because I need the width. Now these little boards, they could have been a few inches wider, but since they're not, I'm gonna get the width that I need with the cushion. The cushion. Okay, so just make sure I got it. And see, when I get it on here, this will, all we're gonna do is just bring it over like this, and we're gonna staple it. And I got a piece of black fabric that I'm gonna put right there in the center. How's that? This is not difficult to do it on the ends. I'm gonna finish them. I'm gonna do the ends like this and like this, and that's gonna give it a little bit of padding around the edges there, y'all. Okay. Make sure all my ends are even. See how simple this is? I mean, yeah, like I said, you don't have to be a seamstress. Just have just a little bit of creativity is all it's going to take for you to be able to do this. So now I've got to get my staple gun. Now my staple gun, I've got two of them. I don't know which one's going to work for me today, but we'll see. I guess I should have tested them before I got started, but I didn't. So I'm just going to move right along. And not only that, I've got to have enough cord for it to reach. So since this one seems to have the longest cord, I'm going to try this one first. Alrighty, I think this one's going to work, y'all. Now, this is loaded already. So let's make sure before I start stapling. And when I'm stapling, you have to pull tight to make sure everything's gonna be nice and smooth. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna start like on these ends like so. Like so. It worked. Okay. And I think this is the way I'm going to do it. Yeah. We're going to do it like this. And I think fold it in. Yeah. That's how it, and I'm going to show y'all. I could do this probably with about 10 staples, but of course I'm going to put more staples in than 10. Now, come on, y'all. Got to do it again. Well, what in the world? Okay, y'all, time out for a minute. If I get it going, I'll flick it back on. If not, we're gonna have to resume at another time. So, oh yeah, good. Y'all can see what I'm doing. Hang on one sec for me. Okay, y'all, I'm back. You know what? God is so good. One of the things that was going on that I needed to notice was those staples were too long that I was putting in there at first. So I got some shorter staples and put them in there, and they started working. So I'm still working on getting everything done. So I'm going to get back over there, and what I went ahead and did was staple the ends. So all I got to do now, I got them. Let's see if I can give you, so you can have a look up close. See that? Got both ends to this point, okay? And so what I'm going to do now is just, I'm gonna fold these ends over. Let me go ahead and put the camera right here. You can pretty much see this, if I can do it without upsetting the apple cart. There we go. Okay. Y'all don't need to see me, you just need to see what I'm doing. Okay, so let's give it another shot. Let's go ahead now. What I'm going to do from this angle, okay, you see I've got it folded. These are my corners. Got it folded there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these going like this. I'm going to pull it tight, but I'm not going to make it real tight because I want some of this on the end here to give me a little bit of width. It's what I need there. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead, let's see. Should I fold it this away? Yeah, I think I'm going to fold it this away and let this come that way. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do these ends here. I'm going to go ahead and do my sides first. And I'm going to, because I got the ends pretty tight, so I can kind of go, I don't have to go as tight with this, because like I said, I want a little bit, I want some of that out there on the edge, because I need that width for the end of the couch. So I don't know why this thing, it seems like it has a timer. Okay, so we got that going, and we're gonna get another one there. I don't get too much on one side and not have enough for the other side. That's what I don't want to do. Okay, we can go like that, I think, yeah. I kind of do, but this is the underside. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to put something under there, and I'm going to hammer on these things to make sure they flatten out, because I don't want anybody sitting on this thing getting stuck at all. So, like I said, you don't have to be a seamstress, which is obvious that I'm not. And if I have to take anything apart and start over, hey, no big deal. I can just do it. Okay. Okay. Like that. And I think we got a nice little soft edge there. And this is just something, this is for outside, and it's just something so you're not sitting on that hard bench. And I could not find pillows, I couldn't find anything. So what I'll do when if I think it's gonna rain, I'll just throw them in the car. Let's go ahead and try to finish at least one of them. Okay, I'm gonna get on the other side. My cord, y'all, is just barely long enough. Cause let's see, now that I got that side done, I'll fold this. Go ahead, yeah. I'm gonna do the other side, get this other side going. Because I want this up like that. And so this is gonna have to go in like so, okay? Sort of under there. I'm gonna have a little bit more on this side than I am on the other side, but we ain't worried about that because the top side is what I'm going to be concerned with. So, trying to make sure we got it pulled in. Like I said, I don't want a lot of cushion because I don't want these. There's not that much depth to this this little settee, and it's not supposed to have real thick high cushions to begin with. So this is working out just like I need it to. So, and all you seamstresses and tailorers out there, honey, this is one of my own, a little made, just like when I get in the kitchen rather. This is what I do. Okay, I want to make it. Okay. I sure hope I got it wide enough. I don't want to have it too narrow. Okay, let's bring my cord this way. Okay, I need to turn it, don't I? Okay, let's finish up. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one end so you all can see what it's gonna look like on that one end. And then all I have to do is finish the other side and flip the end. I'm anxious now to see what it's gonna look like, y'all. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get that down, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So we got that end down. We got the ends down. So we're good to go for that end. So what all I have to do now is I have to turn it around so that I can get to the other end. And we're gonna be finished just about. And you see how simple and easy it is? No, my only thing is my measurements might be a little bit off, but that's okay. Not to worry. We ain't gonna worry about that part. Okay? Again, this is my own little project, y'all. This is what I enjoy doing. This is my creative juices flowing. And I tell you something. When I look at some furniture that I paid good money for, I'm gonna do right there. I paid good money for some furniture. When I look at the under part, it ain't all that great always. Seriously. But as long as I got this is good fabric, I tell you what, I got this fabric from Hobby Lobby. It's a Hobby Lobby. It wasn't all that expensive. It was like $10 a yard, and all I needed was 1 yard. Okay, last one. Get one more right there. Okay, now I'm gonna flip it over so you all can see because I'm gonna have to finish the other one outside, sort of in the haze of the evening. Okay, so let's flip it over. Look at that. Beautiful, perfect. Look, if I had purchased these, now y'all know what these would have cost me. Let me show y'all. That's one already finished. And you see how simple that is? Get the right measurements, honey. You might be able to go in business. See? Voila. That is one down and one more to go. So we're going to walk right around here to the front in the dark. I got my little light on out here. I don't know how much the light is giving me, but I can see just fine. Okay. Now, what I want to do is be able to sit this on here, move my pillows, and see how far off my measurements really were. Not bad at all. Because all I needed is something right in the center, just like so. Get it over here. perfect. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to tack that down somehow on these seats. Okay? And let's see. It could have been a little bit wider, but that's okay. Could have been a little bit wider, but we ain't worried about that. We ain't worried about it. We ain't worried about it. So this is the effect that I want. Isn't that just cute? And what I'm going to do is go under there and find some kind of way how to tie that down so it does not move around when you sit on it. I didn't want it overlapping. I just want just something to go sort of under the butt part of the seat. That's all I want. Let's see, put that camera there. Okay, so it's kind of dark out here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna sit. Yep, that's all you need, with just a little bit of cushion. We're not gonna be sitting out here like all day, all night, and all that kind of stuff. We're just gonna sit out here long enough, you know. We might be sitting in front of the fire there, but there it is. If you want yours bigger, wider, or whatever, I just had my wood cut and everything. So once he cut the wood was like it was. So my little cushion thing is it's good enough for me, and that's all I wanted. It was just something to go right down the middle of that settee is basically what I want, and I could not find anything with those measurements. So there it is, y'all. And I might even get me a little pillow to go right in the center there. Okay, so we're done. I'm gonna go in the house now because it's getting dark, y'all, and I will show y'all the finished product tomorrow. Y'all, I'm done out here. Yep, decorating in the dark. Y'all don't mess with me now. Don't mess with me. Okay, this is my second cushion. I got it done. And you know what I'm thinking? Because y'all know how I like to take things and embellish. Like I'm getting ready to go in the house now and do this wreath. But for the cushion, I'm thinking, I have seen that real wide cording because I'm thinking I want something else to go on here. I'll keep right on messing with it until I have it. It costing way more than what I intended, but that's okay as long as it's what I want. But I'm gonna look for some wide cording, some jute. It doesn't cost that much. I think you get one of those great big rolls for $5 or $6 or something. But I think I'm gonna find me some wide cording. Hopefully I can find black, and I'm gonna have it like if it's like an inch or two, I can do, you know, all the way around and just finish it off. Of course, you know, I showed you the back. This is what the back, yeah, that's what the back looks like. So I'm not gonna worry about the back because this is something that when it rains, I'll throw it in the back of my trunk of my car, I'll throw it in my little storage area. So for tonight, y'all, I am done with my decorating by dark, and tomorrow I will show y'all what it looks like. My little light up there, and this one here that I had installed years ago. Can you see it? Okay, that's my park light. So it casts enough light out here for me to be able to see what I'm doing. So guys, thank y'all for hanging out in the dark with me. I'm getting ready to take myself in the house and try to work on the wreath a little bit. So I'll show y'all the great reveal tomorrow. So for right now, hang on. Hey y'all, come on in. I finally got back to making my wreath for my front door. As you can see, it has lemons and yellow flowers on it. And all I've done, this is my embellished wreath. It was just a regular lemon wreath, like I said, with yellow flowers and the lemons on it. And I just bought a spray of fern, and I just wired it on. So I got it wired on. And what I'm going to do is make a nice bow to stick right in the middle there. I'm going to be using this striped ribbon. It's going to match my little settee covers that I made earlier. So I've got, I think I got 10 of these strips, and they're 17 inches long. So I'm going to be making a bow where you just sort of bring it down like so, cinch it right here, and I'm going to be making just like this. I'm going to make, okay, let's see. I'm gonna make 10 of these, just like so. Can you see that? Yeah, just something really, really simple. Not all that difficult to make. I've got this a wreath hanging over here where I've got my pots hanging on that side of this. So like I said, this is gonna be a real simple wreath, real simple bow, and all it takes is just you know, if you just put these together. Let me go ahead and make one or two of these. Okay. I think I'm doing this. I haven't done these in so long. Let's see. The same length. And what you do is just make several of these loops like so. And just start putting them together. And you'll start forming your bow like you want it. So. And then these are going to be like this. Some, you know, I'll make some a little bit longer than others. And we'll just keep doing this till we get them all together. Okay? What are y'all doing tonight? It's kind of late at night. I wasn't going to do this tonight. But then when I thought, you know what? Stop procrastinating and go ahead and put that bow together. Because that's the only thing I got left to do to finish off my front porch decor. Okay. So that's another. I'm just going to keep putting these together and putting them together until I get, I'll see if I need all 10. Hope I don't have to go back and buy more ribbon. So this is actually 2 3-foot rolls of ribbon is what I'm using to make this bow with. Can you see what I'm doing? Just keep looping. And so to make sure that the ribbons are pretty much the same size, okay? Just sort of turn them around like that. And then you see a bow starts to form, like so. And it's gonna go right in the center of that. And I think I'm gonna do a small bow for, I've got some black ribbon also that I think I'm going to incorporate in here at some point in time. So we're going to keep pinching and cinching. Okay. Okay, that has 5 loops there. That's 5 loops. But I'm going to need more than that. I need a big bow because this is a big old wreath. So I got to have a nice big bow. Can y'all see that? Okay. So I know that I gotta have it bigger. So what I'm gonna do is just keep cinching and pinching and pinching and cinching until I get this bow as big as I need. Now this ribbon, this is not almost like a linen on here. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Just make it bigger. And I always try to get not a real stiff ribbon, but as stiff as you can get it, and wired ribbon also is what you need. You need wired ribbon. It's very forgiving and it's easy to work with. Okay. So we're just gonna keep going with this, and I want to put it together here in a few minutes, and then I think I'm gonna stick some of that black. I've got some black, just a solid black ribbon that I'm gonna put in here. Make that a little bit, sort of bring it down like that, like so. And then I'll be able to work with these ends here once I get them going, okay? I think I got 3 left. Got 1, 2, 3 left. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I still want that ribbon, that bow bigger, a little bit bigger. So just keep working these in, So I'm going to use all 10. Okay. All 10 of these. Put another one out here to the side. And get that on the other side like that. So, something like so. Oops. That didn't do too well, did it? Just make sure you catch them enough under there so that they don't come out like that one just did. You gotta get enough of it pinched in there. There we go. There it is right there. And this helps me too because my hands, I have a little bit of arthritis, has a little bit of my hands going, so I have to do what I can hold. Okay, so we're gonna put it together right there. I'm gonna go ahead and get my wire. I'm using this little wire like so. I'm just gonna take it and start wrapping it around like this. Okay, and cinch it as tight as you possibly can. And then you gotta leave it long enough now so you can wrap it around the wreath. You gotta leave enough to wrap around the wreath. So I'm not doing a good job of showing y'all, I don't think, but I think y'all get the general idea of what I'm trying to do here. I got my wire. Okay. I think I got my wire tangled a little, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Got my wire cutters here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Okay, so there's my basic bow, y'all. That's gonna go in there. Pretty bow. And once I get it onto the wreath, I'll fix these loops. See that loop there? I didn't get it in enough, but I can always fix that because I'm gonna come in with that black ribbon. So I've got a roll of black ribbon. Let me show you. Okay, got that roll of black ribbon. I'm gonna go ahead and see what I'm gonna do with the black ribbon, and I'll be right back. Okay, got the bow rigged onto the wreath. I think I'm done here. What I'm gonna be doing tomorrow is putting it on the door, and I will place my cushion. So my little project is finished, y'all. Until tomorrow, I'll put everything together. So the wreath is done. I finished it. So hang on, and we'll go outside and get everything set up. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Come on in, come on in. It's a beautiful day today. The wind is blowing, it's nice and cool. I'm finally getting back to show y'all. I did finish my cushions that I was making, so I'm gonna put this whole little video together. So you see the cushions, my black and white stripe, I was making those to go with my lemon pillow. So I got that all finished up. And remember I told you I was gonna do a wreath. So my wreath, I finally got that done, y'all, by the grace of God, honey. Got it done. It turned out pretty well. So I just wanted something a little bit different this year for the spring. So hopefully what I'm doing to make it, it'll come across in the video. But this is the end part of the video. And also, I got some landscaping done. So I'm gonna stand back and let y'all see the whole ball of wax. And look, y'all see my water hoses out because, you know, when you get new shrubs or new plantings in, you have to water them every day. And I'm not gonna drag that hose back and forth. So first, this is one of the areas. Still got some work to do in the backyard, but this is my little side area. I'm still working on it. I got the little yellow bushes put in, and I planted those others in the planter box. And the fencing, still got some work to do, but they did a real good job of getting that started. And of course, my little stuff that I did, I'm still working on it, y'all. So work in progress. So just come. This is where I was that night when I was making those cushions. So like I said, it's a work in progress, y'all. So let's get on over here, and I'll let y'all see from the front. They did a beautiful job with my landscaping. See, I've been out watering this morning. Okay, let's get it. If you remember, I did a before and after somewhere in here, so you'll remember what the before and after looked like. So this is what it looks like now. And I'm going to plant some other little things in there. Not a whole lot, but just a few things I'm going to put in here. These are going to, I think they grow to maybe 2 or 3 size bigger than what they are, which is not very big. And so they did this area over here. Again, disregard the water hose. It's got to be there because I got to continue to water every single day for a week. So that's what the other side looks like. So they did a pretty good job. Nice and neat and trim. Now, if you remember, I had a tree right there in the middle. My dogwood tree, it died. So I had them cut it down. So anyway, that's my outside landscaping situation. And it's like I said, it's a work in progress. I got a few more things that I'm going to be doing outside, and especially in the backyard. There's stuff that I'll be doing. So these 2 crepe myrtles here, I did not trim them back from last year, so I still got little brown sucker bugs, as I call them, on there. But anyway, the landscaping turned out wonderful. I used the same company that Tanya did. So listen, guys, hope y'all like my little landscaping and my little cushion making. You all have a beautiful, wonderful day, because we are here. It's nice and cool and the sun is trying to peep out, but I'm enjoying my day. Thank God for cool weather. It's cleaning the air, y'all. So y'all remember to continue to pray without ceasing. Do something kind for someone. Please pray without ceasing. Please keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Do something good for somebody today. I promise you it will make your day. So until I decide to record again, love you guys. Toodaloo.